Time to get the lowdown with Jay
and Jay. All right, so welcome to our show. This is a show referably about.
Referably?
Yeah, not a word. Is
it? No, it's not a word.
So really, this is a show about us trying to get together, talk about today's news and sports. We'll do some technical talking, and we'll also be talking about some video games as well.
Which is the best thing.
Yep, video games is our favorite. And, you know, this is something new I think that we're all trying, and we're not actors by any means. Are you an actor?
Only at my job.
Yep, only in our jobs are we actors. Today's news with sports. Looking at just football season has just started. You know, your strong team still the Patriots. They're always strong. I mean, I'm not a fan of them, but not my first choice of team to pull for. But for some weird reason, they always win. It's kind of like picking the bad lottery ticket every single time. I just keep wasting my time and money watching them.
Maybe we should start pulling for them?
I don't know. I'm not a quitter. So, you know, looking at today's news, they offered Jay-Z the opportunity to do the halftime show for the next Super Bowl. And he refused. He said he wasn't going to do it. So, I mean, I don't understand why you wouldn't do it.
Maybe he just couldn't compete with his wife?
Ooh. Ooh. I don't know how he feels about that. Of course, if I was a billionaire, I'd probably pick and choose what I wanted to do too.
Yeah, I mean, you know, you got that kind of money, you've got that kind of clout. I mean, the halftime show is this huge opportunity. You know, especially since he's lost his relevance over the years compared to Beyonce. I mean, of course, you know, he's got the clout because he has all these other people that he does stuff with. And
right.
You know, got all these rappers behind him, but you know,
I think he's more of a businessman now.
Yeah, he is. He's a lot more business, but still, you want to keep relevancy. I mean, that's the big thing in today's day. If they don't see you on social media, they don't know who you are.
I get it, but listen, if I'm a billionaire, I'm probably not going to be doing much of anything other than traveling and doing what I want.
That's true.
I mean, and you know, why not let the woman go out and work? It is the 2020, so let the woman go out and make the money.
It's true, man.
I don't know. I think I would do it.
Yeah, I would too. I mean, if
30-minute show.
He always talks about how much he loves performing. So, I mean, that's kind of his loss, I guess. But I don't know if it's our loss.
Next in news, Tom Brady and Bill Belichick donated $100,000 of their own money for the hurricane relief,
which is amazing.
I have to admit, that's pretty impressive.
It is.
But now, how much do you think they made off their last commercial?
Well, we don't need to discuss that.
It's a tax write-off.
Exactly.
You know, you probably have an accountant who says, "Hey, you need to donate $50,000 here and there."
Yeah, I mean, but still, you know, the fact that they did that to the Hurricane Relief Fund, the fact that they decided, hey, you know what, maybe we should give something.
Yeah.
It speaks to their character. I mean,
it's definitely respectable.
Yeah. I mean, we're not saying anything against that, but yeah, it's definitely. I mean, $100,000, that goes a long way to people who are out of water, out of power, out of clean clothes.
Yeah.
Out of food.
I had a bad thunderstorm last night. I'd like $100,000.
Well, a bad thunderstorm? You're equating a hurricane to a bad thunderstorm?
Well, I'm just saying, you know, tomato.
Tomato, potato, all right.
Hurricane, thunderstorm.
It's the same.
They have the same thing. Rain, lightning, thunder. There was a little wind last night.
Just the depth.
Yeah, I think the pot got blown over.
Well, you can't the pot. You can't have the pot blown over.
No,
it breaks.
No, that's it. I have to put a claim on my insurance.
Lord, I don't know what I'm gonna do with you.
Next is Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown. What is this fool thinking? I mean, you make all you're in the NFL. You're making all this money. You get elected to be with the Patriots, number one team for many years in a row. And you're going to go and do some sexual assault or be alleged for it? I believe I'd be as far away. I'd probably be a priest if I played for the NFL or the NBA.
A priest?
Yeah.
You know, and it's crazy too because, you know, he's got. We're not in the beginning of the Me Too movement. We're in the tail end of it.
Right.
It's been a couple years now that we've been in the midst of this movement.
And everybody knows this is going to happen.
Yeah, I mean, if it can happen to, you know, Kevin Spacey, it can happen to, you know, I mean, Harvey Weinstein, all these people. Now, granted,
Absolutely.
what they did was absolutely terrible, but you got Louis C.K. as well. I mean, you got plenty of people who are huge celebrities who have been like, this has happened, and now my career is in shambles.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so why don't you just be respectable to other people? You know, it's
Why don't you just stay in your lane? Go to your practice, go play your games, and go home. Make your
Yeah.
money.
he's a huge star. I mean, he's got women who want to be with him.
Yeah.
So why don't you treat them the way they need to be treated, and they will be with you? That's
Or is it a mindset of an inferior complex where you feel like everybody else is less than you and you're the star and you should get what you want?
it's the celebrity mindset where I am a celebrity, therefore I am able to do what I want to do. It's so.
Well, and moving on to our next topic, I believe we're going to talk about some video games, our favorite.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm a big fan.
definitely. Me
Big
too.
fan. Big thing. We're going to talk about some games now. I guess now that we've gone over a little bit of sports highlights, games. Everybody likes playing games. Doesn't matter if you like board games, you like video games, you like. Games on your phone are technically video games, but we're not going to count Candy Crush Saga.
Why? I like Candy Crush Saga.
I mean, I did too until I got stuck on like level 120 and couldn't go any further and had to pay money to beat it.
What do you play when sitting on the throne now?
Um,
Because everybody knows that's really where you're playing games at.
well, yeah. Raid Shadow Legends, great game. I love that game.
It's a great game.
I'm a gotcha fan though.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah, I am. But you know,
I'm more of the puzzles and like, of course, I'm real big into the golf game.
yes, Mini Golf King is fantastic.
Mini Golf King, one of the best.
It is. I love phone games because they're just portable.
They really are.
It makes it easier to play the games. But speaking of that, if you're looking for stuff coming out, we'll talk about the portable stuff later. But currently, the Sega Genesis Mini, the console just came out, preloaded games. There's a couple games on there that aren't fantastic, but man, there's some great ones on there. You got Toe Jam and Earl, you got Earthworm Jim.
Earthworm Jim.
Did you play Earthworm Jim?
Yeah, I loved
God,
it.
I loved Earthworm Jim.
That was great.
It was. I like Toe Jam and Earl too, though.
Yeah, they were pretty good.
But I mean, you've also got Sonic 1 and 2 classics. You can't beat the
Classic.
classics. I mean, you can get it on Xbox and stuff.
Yeah.
But they're like rehashed and they're not as fun if you're not on that 3-button controller.
Right.
And that it
Yeah,
comes with a
I agree.
3-button controller. That's a big thing I want to stress.
So it does have the 3 buttons?
Yeah, it has the original Sega Genesis controller.
Wow.
I mean, of course, it's upgraded with modern technology,
Sure.
but fighting games wise, you got Virtua Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2.
Huge Virtual Fighter fan.
You are?
Yep, Old Man was my jam.
Really?
Yep, Old Man.
I played Virtua Fighter 5. It was one of my favorite fighting games for a
Yep.
long time because it was complex.
It was.
It was super complex. Virtua Fighter 2 was pretty good. I like Street Fighter 2 though, out of the two of them.
Yeah.
Just
Big
classic.
Capcom fan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, I also liked Blanca because you could do this and shot people and nobody could hit you.
That's right.
God, it was such a cheap move, but it was great. And then the other two games that I found that are really great, Phantasy Star 4, if you like RPGs, it's a great classic RPG. The Phantasy Star series was actually really good. I wish they had gone further with it. But, it is what it is. Sometimes the classics stay classics for a reason. And then, of course, Ghouls and Ghosts.
Oh, Ghouls and Ghosts.
Such a difficult game, but such a
is.
fantastic game. I akin it to like the Dark Souls series because when you finally actually achieve something, you feel like you've achieved it.
Oh yeah, because it took you so long to achieve it.
Yeah, I mean you running around naked for half of the map. And, when you finally figure out how to beat the map and still have your armor on at the end, dude,
Best ever.
best ever. But Sega Genesis Mini, $80. I think is a high price point for it, to be honest. If you want retro games, it's definitely the way to go. If you love the Sega Genesis games. Otherwise, you might want to wait until it drops price a little bit. It's going to. Super Nintendo and the Nintendo Classics drop price quite a bit after the first year.
Yeah, I mean it's a pre-Christmas release, so they're going to jack the price up for Christmas.
Which is crazy because it's a pre-Christmas release at $80 when there's the new Xbox came out and the new Switch is coming out.
I know.
The Switch Lite, which of course is handheld only,
Sure.
but it's 720. Is it 720p?
720p.
720p, and it's both of my kids have the Switch.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
We don't babysit anymore. The game consoles do, and the televisions,
Yes.
iPads, phones.
Sit them in a corner, play your games.
Yeah.
I like that. Okay, so for consoles, There's a couple of games that have already come out since this video. Legend of Zelda, Link's Awakening, remastered. I've watched a couple of videos about it. It looks like they've kept the same story. They've just modernized it. They've changed the art. But Link's Awakening was a phenomenal game. Did you ever play Link's Awakening?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it was to me it was one of the best because the story was so much different. It wasn't. It was a dream sequence.
It really was. Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what the whole thing was based on. It was great. But you know, they've updated it. There's some people who say that it's the people who have played it have said it's kind of rehashing the same thing. But if you're buying a remake,
you're buying it because it's
that's
the
what
same thing.
Yeah, that's why people are. I mean,
that's the whole point.
Final Fantasy, all of them, 8, 7, all of it. The remakes are huge. Everybody's buying them, and it's the exact same game but HD.
No difference.
None. So Link's Awakening came out on September 20th, which was actually Friday, and it's. I think somebody told me, and you have to double check. I don't know if it's still available at this point, but Walmart was selling it for I think $10 off at one point. So it may still be available. Definitely take a look.
Need to look into that.
If it's still available, I'll let you know on Thursday. I kind of scrolled over it and missed it, and then noticed it like right before doing this video. And then the next thing coming up is Surge 2.
Oh.
I never played the Surge.
Yeah.
Did you ever play the Surge?
I only played the demo of it.
You did?
Yeah.
Well, the first Surge is actually available on Game Pass, which we'll talk about later. And we'll probably do a Let's Play about that because it's a machine-based, from what I understand, a machine-based like a Dark Souls. Like it was supposed to be like a Dark Souls-esque game. And we're big fans of the Dark Souls series.
Huge fans of Dark Souls.
It's one of the first games that we played online together.
It was?
Like consistently. So, definitely we're going to take a look at that. They're supposed to have taken a lot of the stuff that people didn't like about the first game, and either revamped it or removed it, and have kept with the stuff that everybody liked. So the developers are really working towards making a better game. So it's bright for the future of Surge 2.
I think so.
And that comes out on the 24th, which is today actually. Came out today. That's right.
Today is the 24th.
It is. So what I want to talk about is Dragon Quest. Another great JRPG series. I'm a big fan of 8 myself. I love the open world theme to it. Dragon Quest XI is already out on other consoles, but it's coming to the Switch on the 27th. And I haven't played 11 personally, unfortunately. It's one of the things on my bucket list to play.
I haven't either.
Yeah. Do you really play JRPGs?
I'm not that big into them.
Yeah. See, I was Final Fantasy, man. I remember getting it 7th grade, Final Fantasy 7. Oh, I don't think I stopped playing that for a couple weeks. My dad was so mad. But 11's coming out on the Switch. It's a little bit more linear. Unfortunately, it's from what I hear, it's a great game. But if you want to test it, check it out. There's a lot of reviews on it. But Dragon Quest, if you're a fan, definitely check that out. Okay, so next is FIFA. Next on the list for the 27th coming up is for sports fanatics. If you like football, I'm not talking about American football. I'm talking about football. Football. Goal! Yeah, I don't know if I said that right. It's football. It's football everywhere but here.
Yeah. Here it's foosball.
No, that's table.
I know.
You used to have a foosball table.
I did.
Yeah.
I like foosball.
I like foosball. FIFA 20 is actually coming out.
I always like those games for some reason.
The FIFA games?
Yeah, because I can make the guys run, and I wasn't a big runner. So I like for them to run all the running for me.
That's one way to look at it. Get your exercise vicariously through your player.
Exactly.
That's why I like Skyrim. I run across the map.
Mentally, I'm a triathlon.
Mentally, you're a triathlon?
Mentally.
That's impressive.
Yeah, it is.
Lord have mercy. Anyway, FIFA 20 is coming out. The graphics are fantastic. They've done a lot of overhaul to the systems. They've got the Volta mode. It's kind of like a street soccer game. I said soccer, but football.
Like Venezuelan street?
No, it's got like a story-driven mode to it where you play on the streets.
Oh,
yeah, you
cool.
build up a character and you
join a professional league and go through all the ranks.
From what I understand, it's not professional. It just stays on the street. where you're trying to get into a team.
Oh, okay.
So
Interesting.
we'll see how that goes. But the only issue I've heard with it is they have knockout championships. If you lose, you're completely knocked out of the entire championship. And so if you want to win, you've got to start back.
Over.
And if you've played like 3 or 4 games and haven't saved, that's hours worth of work. But if you love soccer, it's definitely something you want to check out coming up on the 27th. I like FIFA. I played soccer when I was younger.
Yes.
One of the few sports I played.
Yeah, I like soccer.
Okay. Next up, Destiny 2 Shadow... Oh, Jesus, let me start that over. I said Shadow Keepers.
Shadow Keepers.
Shadow Keepers! It's Shadow Keep. But Next up on the list is coming out on October the 1st. Destiny 2 Shadow Keep. It's an expansion for Destiny 2. And it opens up a lot of different things. There's a lot of new updates. The biggest of them is that it's actually going free to play.
Free to play, really?
Yes, free to play. So I've read a little bit about it, but it's going to be a free to play system. Now, you're not going to get the entire game with free to play when it comes out.
No,
but you can buy the expansions. You don't need all the expansions to play it.
Right.
So if you want to test it out with your friends,
you can see if you like it, and then you can spend the money and you can buy it.
Yeah. And it comes with year 1 seasons, from what I understand, for the free to play. And Shadowkeep's supposed to open up some new stuff. If you love Destiny 2, it's definitely something you want to check out. And if you haven't played Destiny 2, I played Destiny 1. I really liked it. I just couldn't devote all my time to it. I was playing so many other games at the time. It's definitely something you want to check out. The free to play is definitely a way to figure out if you would like like this game. I say definitely a lot.
Yeah, definitely. You do.
Definitely. Okay, and finally, one I'm actually excited about. If you played, you remember Ghost Recon Wildlands?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
Big Ghost Recon fan.
Yeah, I love
we have
Wildlands.
friends that live Ghost Recon.
Yes, we do. And unfortunately, we didn't get Wildlands because we had so many games we were playing.
We were too much into. I guess that would have been the
Division 2,
yep.
Dark Souls,
yep.
Dark Souls.
Battlefield came out in between those, didn't they?
Yeah, Battlefield came out in between those.
Underground.
Underground.
Yeah, Underground.
Yeah, PUBG. And then, where was I at? Yeah. So, Ghost Recon Wildlands. If you like Ghost Recon Wildlands, on October 4th, Ghost Recon Breakpoint.
Yeah.
Thank you. Breakpoint. I was going to say Breakfast.
I'm pre-ordered for it.
You are?
I am.
Real?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I checked out the trailer. I really like the graphics. It looks pretty technical, and I'm excited about it.
Have you heard who the bad guy is?
No.
It's what's his name? The dude from Walking Dead. The first season.
Oh my gosh,
the
really?
bad guy?
Yeah.
Oh. The one who was his best friend?
Yeah.
And he ended up turning on him?
Yeah.
It's that guy.
Man, that's going to be good.
Yeah, he plays the bad guy. He plays another ghost.
Really?
Who's like getting an army or something. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah.
If you like Wildlands, Breakpoint is going to be fantastic. It's more survival based this time.
Right.
You got to do your campfires. You can actually put mud on you to camouflage.
Yeah, I saw that. Looks great.
So it's gonna be a wonderful, I think, sequel. I don't know if they're gonna count it as a sequel, but it seems like it, because Ghost Recon Wildlands just had that DLC drop where they had the guy who's the bad guy now
in it.
As a character who's actually on your team. So it's gonna be fun to see how that works out. Okay. If you play Android and iOS, we've got 2 games coming out real quickly. As of Monday, Game of Thrones Beyond the Wall came out.
Game of Thrones, everybody's a fan of.
Everybody's a fan. It seems like there's a story that starts decades before the show. I'm actually pre-registered for it, so let's start playing it this morning, but I haven't had a chance to. So this afternoon, I will be playing it. I'm going to give you a review of it and what it's like on Thursday when we release the next video. To let you know what it's like. But I'm really excited about it because it looks like you can play a whole bunch of different characters. There's going to be different costumes for characters that have different skill sets.
Oh, I just want to be a dragon.
Well, Daenerys, she has 2, so far there's 2 different forms that have been talked about, 2 different costumes. One of them brings out the dragons, And it's about like offense.
Yeah.
And the other one is actually going to be all about team healing and support.
Awesome.
So that's going to be real interesting. And then next up is Mario Kart Tour that's coming out. It's a Mario
Who
Kart.
doesn't like Mario Kart?
I love Mario Kart. Man, me and my cousin would sit down in the basement playing Mario Kart for hours.
Mario Kart's the best.
It was. I mean, when you were trying your entire time to either dodge the turtle shells and the bananas or find the lightning strikes.
That's it. That's all you were
You
doing.
always wanted the lightning strikes of the red turtle shells.
Yep, that's it.
The Seekers. But it comes out on September 25th for mobile. And once again, I'm pre-registered for it. So once it comes out, I will be doing a review on it. And letting everybody know what I think of it on the Thursday video. But I'm real excited for it. From what I understand, you're not going to be able to get the entirety of the game initially for free. There's going to be some pay to get, from what I understand. They're not really clear on it, though. Like, I've read a couple things, and it's not clear yet as to what you have to pay for and what you get free.
Right.
So, right. So, next I want to talk about, and one of the main things we want to talk about, both in our videos, which will be something that we talk about every time, is Game Pass. Xbox Game Pass is one of our favorite things because,
You can't beat it.
No, you really can't. I mean, 100 plus games, $10 a month. I think 12 if you do Ultimate.
Yep.
And you get, 100 plus games. You can't stress that enough.
And these are games you don't have to buy. You just install and play.
Yeah. And if you want to buy them, you get them cheaper if you have Game Pass.
You get the discount.
You get a discount. So for people like me and him who are, we've got lives outside of this. We've got jobs that we work that we don't have a lot of money to devote to, a different game every week when it comes out, unfortunately, as much as we'd like to.
Yeah, I'd love to donate everything to it.
Oh, God, tell me about it.
Just be paid to play games.
Just be played to play. But yeah, and not even be paid to play games, but have the money to play all the games I want to play. Have the time to play all the games I want to play.
Yeah, that's the biggest thing.
I never have time. It's because all my games are long-winded games, Skyrim and stuff.
Oh, gosh.
So I'm still playing Skyrim. But Game Pass, fantastic. I don't even know what I want to say here. But
check it out. It's great.
Yes.
Gears of War 5 is on there.
All the Gears of War are.
All the Gears are, yeah. Every single one of them.
So, you can play, because they've got the remastered version of the first one, which I'm really excited about. We're actually planning on doing
1 all the way through 5.
All the way through 5 on our Twitch channel, which we'll put the link in below. So you'll get to see Let's Play on all that. Because I've played 1 and 2. I didn't really play the rest of them, but there's Judgment on there too, which I've heard kind of mixed.
Not big on Judgment.
We're going to play them all. It's going to take us a minute, but we will play them all, including 5. And speaking of Surge, I'm also going to do. It's the original Surge is on Game Pass as well.
Play Pass.
I can't speak today.
No, it's paid to play Pass.
I'm staring at a camera. I can't talk. So on Game Pass, you got the first Surge is on there. So I'm going to be playing that as well on my Twitch or on our Twitch. We haven't decided yet. I've got a Twitch and we've got Twitches. We Twitch all the time.
Our Twitches got Twitches.
We Twitch. It's a condition. I'm working on it. But there's so many games. All the Batman Arkham series are on there, which also on stream, I do believe you can find all of the Arkham series and Lego Batmans for free right now. I think, don't quote me on this, I think it's to the 26th, but I'm going to double check. Is it?
Yeah, 26.
Oh, okay. So all of those are available if you like the Batman games. The Arkham series is definitively one of the best Batman games. It's one of the best superhero games ever beyond Spider-Man.
Yeah, I agree.
The Spider-Man games are phenomenal. But Game Pass has got a little bit of everything. If you like survival horror, you've got Resident Evil 5 and Revelations. And of course, they're not the best games in the series, but 4 is. And it's on there.
Yes,
it's on there. It is there. If you like more horror with your survival, then you've got the new, just came out, Blair Witch, which I'm really excited to try out. Going to try to stream that on Twitch too. I've got so many things to stream on Twitch.
I'm excited about Blair Witch.
I am too. I may not be sleeping for a while so that I can stream all this. But we're definitely going to have reviews of these things. We're going to keep reviews of Game Pass games consistently on here. Talk about what's new on there. Because the recently added, every month you've got something new that comes on there. Gears 5 this month. You've got all the Gears came out. You've got Life is Strange if you like story-driven RPGs.
Good one.
Borderlands, the Handsome Collection. So you got Borderlands 2.
Two.
It's phenomenal. I mean, there's so much on the Game Pass system. Game Pass, not system, on the Xbox system with Game Pass, which you can also get it on PC.
Yeah.
So I don't know as much about the PC version. I'm not a PC gamer. I need to join the master race, but I have not yet. I need to.
I mean, why would you when you have the Xbox?
I like to be part of the master race.
I understand.
It's the
World of Warcraft is calling you.
I haven't played World of Warcraft since Mist of Pandaria.
Yeah.
I actually have the special edition with the chopsticks. So yeah, I love special editions. I'm gonna have to start bringing stuff, putting it behind us. I've got crazy stuff. You're gonna have so much fun clicking this. But lastly, about Game Pass, before I forget, the great thing about it is the games aren't on there for just a month. They're on there for multiple months generally. There are some games that go off quicker than others.
Just because they're not being played.
Right. But right now, if you like MMOs, you've got Monster Hunter World, Black Desert is on there. You've got, you've got Zoo Tycoon if you like simulation games. My daughter loves that game.
What was that one game? Sniper?
Sniper Elite. It's not on there
Sniper
anymore,
Elite?
unfortunately.
Oh, it's gone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gone.
That was
I
a
looked,
good
but I
one.
didn't see it. But there's a ton of games on there. I mean, you've got, everything you think of. Gears of War, Halo's on there. Halo Wars
All the
1 and
Halos,
2.
Yeah.
Not all of them. It's missing. No, it's got the Master Chief
Yeah.
Collection, so it's got 1 and 2. Halo 5 Guardians, I think is what it's called.
I think so.
I haven't played Halo since 3.
haven't.
I played Halo Wars.
Not since we used to play then, way back then.
Yeah, back on the original Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Halo 1. The pistol was my thing.
It was.
Yeah.
I always used to get the sword.
Of course, you got the sword.
Yeah.
I like the sword. I like the snipers and the shotguns. I can tear up anybody with a sniper. But that's what we want to do with this channel. Is we want to talk about both the sports side of things because everybody likes to watch sports. Well, not everybody, but enough people.
And we're really into the games. I mean,
Yeah.
the video games is really where it is for us.
Yeah, we love video games. We want to review them, but we didn't want to make something just about video games. We know that people have other interests. We're more than happy to include more things. If y'all want to hear about some more stuff, y'all want to hear about current news topics,
You can comment in the section below, and you can let us know.
and we'll review every comment. That's
Sure.
That's definitely something we want to do. So we're doing this for the viewer. We're not just doing it for us. We're going to talk about this stuff regardless. We might as well let you join in, maybe get some hilarity out of it, learn a few things.
Right.
Maybe just a little hilarity. But definitely comment below whatever you think you want to see, what we can do different, what you liked, what you didn't like. You want to troll us? Feel free. I don't care.
I don't know.
I'll respond to the trolls. I like trolls.
Yeah. Trolls live under bridges. There's a lot of bridges around my house.
Yeah. I like trolls though. I want to pay the troll tax.
Yeah. The troll tax.
No, the troll toll.
The troll toll.
The troll toll. That's what it is. So if you want to comment, you comment. Let us know what you think. We'll have another video on Thursday. We're going to try and post every Tuesday and Thursday, and give you as much news as we can. Sports-wise, we're going to give you just the highlights. If you want to see more, you let us know.
Let us know.
But Game Pass, we're going to have we have a Twitch, a Twitter. We're working on a Facebook. We're not going to get into the complications with Facebook, but we have Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, and we'll keep you posted. If you need to know something, our Twitch will be the best place to go, or Twitter. So many things start with TW.
I know.
But
All the TWs are included.
Yeah, go to our Twitter. So we've got Twitter, Twitch, of course the comments here. Go to our Twitter, JNJ Lowdown on Twitter, and we're going to keep you updated. Everything we're doing, we'll show clips from all the games we play.
Absolutely.
So, you're definitely going to get a lot of content. We're going to post consistently. And if you want to see anything, want us to do anything, definitely post it there. We're getting a Facebook page, and I'll post a link to our Facebook page on our Twitter. And, of course, check out our Twitch, which is J&J Press Play. So.
All right, so be sure to check out our next video, and we will see you then. Thank you.
Take care.